Good afternoon. Welcome in to the Stephen Pearce Foundation Gym in Cambridge. It is the NBL D3 quarter-finals playoff action in Division 3 in white and black from Manchester. Manchester Swarm head coach is Greg Mpofu. This is their first season, but these players know each other extremely well, having played a lot of years together in Bury with the Lancashire Spinners. For the tip for them, Barry Webster, number 6, going against Tayu Shitu in 24 ARU. Ready for tip-off. And it's been won well. Ruskin going to take up the floor first time. Sam Horvath drops off to Shitu. Outside Ben Naylor, captain for today. Of course, women's assistant as well. Horvath goes inside, finds a lane, lefty finish, doesn't go. Pulled down, Stuart Osborne. Gives to Horton. Offensive foul. Wait for the number. Number 6. Barry Webster. So we are scoreless in the opening moments. First minute of action in the Stephen Pearce Foundation. Horvath goes inside, distributes to the corner. And a turnover and finish. Stuart Osborne. Pass from Finlay Davalar. Intercepted. First points of the afternoon for the Storm. Triple's on the way, just a touch short. Don't think it took a touch on the way through. And a triple. Doesn't bank it in. Henry lies to pay. Horvath, wide open, he's going inside, puts it up, puts it down. We're tied at 2. Sam Horvath already showing exactly why he is one of the nominees for Male Athlete of the Year at Anglia Ruskin across all sports, all societies. Naylor taking it the other way. Horvath steps into the triple, doesn't get the favourable roll, and that's out of bounds. Two vocal coaches in this one, Matt Harbour and Greg Mpofu. Goes inside. Turnover. And it's going to go the way of ARU. Stuart Osborne could not keep up with that one. Naylor. Hands off to Horvath. The Slovakian looking to go inside. Oh, tough finish. Sam Horvath. Horton. Pulls up, triple, off the dribble, can't go. Great rebound, Barry Webster puts it down. Naylor forced to retreat. Seditsi to Shitu. Just off right. Seditsi battling for it. But that's ultimately being won by Nathan Shaw, captain of Manchester Swarm. Shaw off the glass, good for 2. You see how he played for the Spinners. A one-man highlight reel. Seditsi going the long way round. Soft hands, puts it down. Next time by, we're going to see Carl Holmes checking into the contest. Product, of course, of Parkside Community College. Puts up the 2. Oh, Barry Webster Can't put it back, but the ease with which he was able to bring that in. Naylor. Oh, tricky little pass to Finley Davila. Terezi. Just short on the triple. Tied at 6. Horton over the timeline. Josh Horton headed to the stripe. Foul called. So to the stripe for the first time, Josh Horton. I think that foul was called on Guido Terezi. First is good. Six plays 8. Cagey start to things here in the Steam Pierce Foundation. Not the intensity that we are used to from either of these sides. A bit of a feeling out process. First time these two clubs have ever met in any competition. Webster on the outside. Backing Carl Holmes down low. Fade away off the glass, no good. And again, this is going to be a good education for Carl Holmes. Against play against Barry Webster. Oh, rejected from the weak side by Nathan Shaw. Lied to pay. No call. Batted around, and it's going to go the way of ARU. Terezi. Got him jumping. And I think Osborne got a touch on that. Either way, 6 plays 8. 4:40 left in the first. The Iceman. Roshan Gurung to check in. Triples on the way. Into the hands of Terezi. Josh Horton sort of playing the one guard. Can play as a forward also. Horvath asking a bit much of Holmes there. And a bit of a breakdown in communication. Horton a bit keen to get that pass away. Lied to pay. Not alive to the danger. As Gurung checks in for Naylor. Sitting down also is Terezi, replaced by Jalen Braithwaite. What an absolute privilege for Matt Harbour. So, turned over by Gurung. Just to finish that thought though, like Matt Harbour, only with 8 players, Gurung tries to get it back immediately, the battle of the fours. Able to bring Jalen Braithwaite, a player of his talent, off the bench. Shaw. Horton. And that's a shot clock violation. And Coach Mpofu immediately acknowledging that that was his error. Didn't remind him of the clock. They only got 14 because the turnover was in the front court. We got an offensive foul. Carl Holmes. Six plays 8. Scoreless in a minute. 3:35 left period number 1. Nathan Shaw. Guarded by Davila, goes inside, finds Light to pay. Off the mark, in and out of the hands of Holmes. Horvath to take it up the floor. Gurung. And a foul called. Does go on Stuart Osborne. Just a second team foul, first personal. Holmes sitting down for Ruskin. Guido Terezzi to take his place. Braithwaite thought about it. Davila tries to muscle it home. Awkward angle for him, doesn't go. 6 players, 3 minutes left in the first. Changes coming for the Swarm. Light the pay. Back out to the young guard. His effort doesn't go. And Horvath, not seen much of one of the breakout stars of the season, and that's been tipped into the hands of Osborne. Going to take it up the floor, the Swarm. 6-8 still. Over the top to Webster. And so 3 seconds has been called as Roy Paul checks into the game for the first time. Stuart Osborne sitting down. Braithwaite on the outside. Going to work on Shaw. Basket's been rolled off. Travel is the call. As always, the main man, the Moroccan freak, on camera duty. Paul. Horton. I think Davila got a touch on that. Barry Webster. Henry light the pay. More changes coming for the Swarm and for Ruskin. Horton. Horvath, hands in there. Webster. That would have been spectacular. As it is, it's ARU ball. So let's see. The tricky feet ties it at 8. Henry light the pay, pushing the tempo. Finds a lane, and it's out of bounds. Subs both teams. Shitter and Naylor in for Davila and Horvath. Light the pay and Horton sit down. Osborne and Johnson. Liam Johnson, 13, in for the first time this afternoon. Place in the semi-finals at stake. This is one and done. Win and or go home. Basketball live from Cambridge in the NBL D3. Shitu. Braithwaite at the buzzer, good. Final 45 of quarter number 1. Johnson harried back, 13 to shoot it. Nathan Shaw on the outside. Gets it back inside. Hands in there, and it goes the way of Anglia Ruskin. And I think we are going to see that one reversed. Question from Greg and Poffu, how did he touch that? Kieran Forsyth checking into the contest for the first time, replacing Stuart Osborne for the Swarm. Final 30 in the first period of play. Naylor sent into the backcourt. The pressure of Paul. Braithwaite now. One-on-one with Webster. Johnson with the help. Kicks out. Garung. We got a foul that will be assessed on Webster. And a technical has been assessed to Webster, and that is fouls 2 and 3. We'll just confirm. That is Barry Webster's 3rd foul. And that is potentially enormous in this game, because he is, as Naylor sinks the technical free throw. Now Barry Webster, I mean, for a start, you can't teach that height and length. But what he has had and does have is tremendous skill and ability. As Anglia Ruskin talking things over. They're up 11-8 over the Manchester Swarm. We'll be back in a minute's time. Welcoming you back inside the Stephen Pearce Foundation NBL Division 3 playoff quarterfinal action. We've got 12 seconds left in the first. 8 to shoot it. Horvath going inside, kicks. Ben Naylor, triple's on the way. Triple is down. Just how Matt Harbour drew it up. And at the end of one, Ruskin lead it 14-8. But more crucially, even than that, Barry Webster, one of the absolute shining lights of this Manchester Swarm, he's on 3 fouls and a technical. We'll be back in 2 minutes' time. Welcome him back inside the Stephen Pearce Foundation Gym in Cambridge. Second quarter action just underway. ARU lead it 14-8 over the Manchester Swarm. And Liam Johnson steps out of bounds, turning it over. It's starting to get a bit lively in here. Inside the bunker. Naylor! Back-to-back triples from the captain. Forsyth inside to Shaw. Nathan Shaw kicks out. Johnson doesn't keep it in bounds. Was about to say, does a good job. Naylor finds Braithwaite. Shaw takes away the lane, still puts it home. That's big from JB, 19 plays 8. A referee having an earful from Nathan Shaw. You can see why. Barry Webster doesn't get the roll. That's in and out of the hands. Teritzi rejected Webster. And Shaw has Gurung for company. He throws it down. Nathan Shaw with a man jam. Braithwaite misses the long three. Liam Johnson finds Webster on the outside. Sent in, foul. I think that's going to go on Teritzi. Looks like it ought to, and it does. That'll be Guido's second personal, first team foul. Horton checking back in. Liam Johnson taking a well-earned break. Davila subbing in for Teritzi. The only Ruskin player on 2 fouls. Powell rejected by Davila. That's a confidence builder. Naylor getting a little separation. Naylor just off the mark. Front rims it from outside. 19 plays 10. What's the call? It's going to be a foul on Gurung. Bofu. Shaw. Just too good at times, Nathan Shaw. Fantastic turn of pace. Was able to elevate. It's Braithwaite. Finds Shitu, can't find Shitu. Pass just does not come for him. Webster. Good ball movement from Swarm. Triple. Front rim. Naylor in transition. Can Davila find him? He does! And it's good for 2 more. 21-12 the score. 7:16 left in period number 3. Ruskin going to the bench. Sam Horvath about to come back in. And everybody's talking to the officials today as Josh Horton goes the long way round, puts it down. (21-14). Horton at the stripe, 3rd team foul on Ruskin. Doesn't go, but he gets to go again. I think Horvath was over the stripe. Puts down at the second attempt. So goes 2 of 2, 21 plays, 15. Sorry, makes the and 1 play. 21 plays, 15. That's a bit more like it from Manchester Swarm. Again, brand new club for this season. But a lot of these players spend a lot of time playing together as Kieran Forsyth tips that one out of bounds. Sam Horvath to inbound at 6:49 left. Horvath elevates just off the mark at the break. Forsyth. Big man's got range. And it's a 3-point contest. Horton picking up his first personal foul. On the outside, Braithwaite finds Naylor. Inside to Shitu, through contact, puts it home. Expect to see Light the Pay check back into this contest soon for Mpofu, but he's certainly gone for a bigger lineup right now. Finds Webster, the biggest of them all. He makes it 23-20. Steps in Davila. Lefties, good. From the mid-range. Horton has Horvath out of position. And that's rejected Davila. That's his second of the contest. Good hands Forsyth, but it's going to be over the timeline. Shitu finds JB. Outside, Ben Naylor. Can't get the triple away. Osborne quick to it. Braithwaite. Great patience. Had Forsyth going for it. And has Mpofu calling time. 27 plays 20. We'll be back in a moment. Ruskin lead at home. Apologies for the delay. We are back live. D3 playoff action. Horvath! Good for two off the glass. Out of the timeout. And Mpofu's Swarm got a good look. Light the Pay is in the contest. Forsyth from the shoulder. Can't go. Barry Webster making no mistake. Remember Webster, 3 fouls, one of which is a technical. I have to say, again, we don't like, oh, picked off Henry Light the Pay. Goes inside, off the glass. Beautiful finish from the young man. Yeah, I don't like that technical call on Webster. I understand how it came about. Davila puts it down. The assist from Naylor. Harbour not happy with something that he's seen. Can't quite tell what. Forsyth into the hands of one of the numerous fans. I think it's called Dennis. And I know for a fact that he helped a lot with the physical conditioning of Carl Holmes down the years. Henry Light the Pay makes them pay, turned it over, puts it home. And just like that, it's a 5-point contest. Horvath using that screen from Shitu. Still Horvath goes through his legs. Tries to find Shitu on the pass. It's going to remain Ruskin ball. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Powell. Shaw getting ready to check in. Braithwaite sits down. He's been replaced by Guido Torres. Hand off to Horvath. Goes inside. Shitu! Rejected! Naylor puts it home. 33-26. Tayo Shitu hearing about it from everybody in the gym. It's supposed to be his home gym, you know. Barry Webster tried to go for the pass. It's all smiles for Naylor. Step back, triple can't go. Webster pulls it down. Shaw. No look pass. Forsyth. Just a fraction too strong. Naylor. Deliberate. Wants to run something. Gives to Davalos. Spin move. Goes the other way. Just short, gets his own rebound. Travel is the call. .230 left in the first half. ARU leading 33-26 inside. Webster through contact, doesn't go, was fouled by Tayo Shitu. First personal, fourth team foul. And Coach Mpofu asking, did he make a play on the ball? So he's inquiring as to whether it should in fact be an unsportsmanlike with free throws and possession. I don't think it's going to go his way, but that's how Mpofu, that's how Greg Mpofu goes about his business, and you got to respect it. So Webster at the stripe. Just off on the first. A little too strong on the second. So ultimately, good foul. Henry liked the pay. And it goes. Turned over Horvath again. Horvath likes to attack from the right side. Doesn't leave him a lot of space through him. Works this time. Inside to Shitu. Can't gather again. And no call. And Horvath, too strong. Shaw. To Henry like the pay. 33-28. In the corner. Horton. And it's a 2-point contest. He did so well keeping his heel in bounds. You probably weren't able to see. He just hovered that over the line. Offensive foul. Shitu. He's going to sit down. Carl Holmes checks in. The Carl Holmes Fan Appreciation Society sat next to us. Can only apologise for them. 33 plays 31. 1:21 left first half here in the Stephen Pearce Foundation in the heart of Cambridge. beautiful spring afternoon. What more would you want to do than be in the bunker watching live basketball, or being wherever you choose to be? Maybe you're in a garden, maybe you're in a beer garden, watching live National League Division 3 playoff action. Horton tied at 33. This has been efficient, impressive. Forsyth swipes at Naylor. So there's no call on the play. (33) 56.8 seconds left in the first half, and Manchester just challenging every call. It's been moved up the sideline, adjudged to have come off Shaw. Horvath, step back, triple. Just a little too strong. Shaw with a chance to take the lead for the Swarm. Webster slowly coming up the floor with it. Now Webster goes through. Can't get it to go. I'm sure Holmes will be claiming credit for that one. Inside Naylor, kicks out Horvath, another pass to Rutzi. Goes home! Ben Naylor. And timeout has been called. Manchester with 25 seconds on the clock want to talk things over. Welcome back in. Abrupt transition there, I do apologise. 35 plays, 33, 25 seconds left in the first half. And again, just looking around, the great and the good of Cambridge basketball in attendance this afternoon. See Jake Naylor on the sidelines and the whole Naylor clan cheering on Captain Ben Naylor, who just put in that magnificent putback to make it 35-33. And Pofu going to use the full 24 seconds at his disposal. Do they go for a 2-for-1? Again, as a lot of the ARU women's team are in attendance, they just made their entrance. Live to pay. Goes down low, Webster. Still Barry Webster. And that's a rejection by Ruskin. 3 seconds to Ritzy. Through contact, a little too strong. And at the end of the first half, ARU in the lead. I don't think we can say in control. They're up by 2. 35 plays 33. We'll be back in a couple of minutes' time. Don't go anywhere. D3 playoff action. Welcome inside the Steve Fest Foundation, aka the bunker for WNBL Cup action. It is Anglia Ruskin University taking on the London Lions 2. My name is Darren Paul, going to bring you all the action from this. This is good ball rotation. 3's on the way. 3 is down. Today's a Zakova. Gets it back out. 3-0 Ruskin lead. Zach
Zaffaroni. Oh, gets it on the second attempt. To Zakova. Kicks out, Katrin Hulm. Three's on the way, three's down. The general. Rain in from outside early. Transition. Has to defend the ball. Hulm. Back to back. It goes. Number 12, oh to the good. Pro-Sonet team. Tells you something. Kicks out, three's on the way. Zakova's good. Beautiful assist, Zaffaroni. 3 away. Finds Zakova. Narningay underneath. Narningay in the post can't go. Hulm's there for the rebound off the glass. Just didn't go for it. Katrin Hulm underneath. Good for 2. Zakova with the assist. Zakova from the mid-range. It's good. Another good offensive rebound for ARU. Hulm with the head fake. The left, the pass. The finish. Courtney Gray. Converted. Courtney Gray. Why not? Had the room. Had the range.
Holm and Gray haven't quite converted.
Oh, gets it to go to Marta Jenna. Opportunity for the Lions. Jana. Oh, it's a tough make. It's good. She's headed to the Lions to add one more.
You can just feel London, the energy is different about them now.
Jana makes it. Hey.
Trust his team here for at least the next few possessions, but Jana could get out.
Peroni steps back. Shouldn't does it go. Narningay. Lavinia. Think about the triple, puts it up. Puts it down. Nothing but net. Anglia Ruskin in the lead. Katrin Hulm. Now just gonna roll down to raise Zakova. We've still got 34 seconds left, and now you've got 4 seconds to shoot it. Zakova. Sorry, no, Hassoon.
Her first points for the Ruskins.
At the end of the first half, Anglia Ruskin University are up 40-20 over the London Lions 2 against W. Lavinia waits for Jana. Jana drives inside, gets it good off the glass. Anyway, from the strike is good for 2. For Maisie Crowley. Oh, up and under, that's good. 2. All your players out there, your best players, your stars. As it goes down, Zakova. It's good for 3. Basketball, despite those 4 fouls. And that's a tough finish.
That's a nice.
That was Narningay. Oh, tough move. Kasha Narningay. Caught. Zakova. Finds Katrin Hulm. Good for 2 more. Courtney Gray from the strikes. Good. Count it for 2.
He's trying to protect her. He's done a good job with that.
Gets to the top. Lavinia sinks the triple. Shoot. Zakova finds Narningay, and that's good off the window.
Zakova's made, a lot of great passes into the paint. This on.
Lavinia. Good.
Very patient from Lavinia there.
Takes it direct behind the back pass to Narningay. That's another one. Gives inside to Courtney Gray. Good. 2. Takes down the look, drives inside, kicks back out, 5 to shoot, shots up. Here, Thompson rolls it home. Going downhill. Loses the handle, gets it back. Hands off to Lavinia. Triples, good. Kind of some issues. And steals it. Zakova. Jensel for 2. But don't want to get yourself thrown out of the ball game. Courtney Gray. Good for 2. Katrin Hulm. On the assist. Quite finish. To the hands of Swartz. Katrin Hulm makes no mistake. All season. Oh, Jana from 3 is good. Going in her bag. Long 2. Sinks it. And stares down the Ruskin bench. Gets it back. Little 2-man action. And that's good. Amelia Hassoon. Looking 2 minds. Finds Hulm. In the post is good. 2 more. Anglia Ruskin win at home. 76-50 over the London Lions in the WNBL Cup. They move on.
Welcome back in to Stephen Pearce Foundation Gym in Cambridge, aka The Bunker. People say, why'd you call it The Bunker? We are subterranean, we are underground, we are below street level in this lovely facility in the heart of Cambridge. It's going to be Ruskin to get us back underway. They're up by 2. Just a note on the fouls. A couple of Ruskin players on 2 fouls. Barry Webster, the only player in foul trouble. He's on 3. Played I think played every single minute in the first half. Didn't pick up a single foul in the second period. Horvath goes inside. And that's a turnover. Horvath stays down. Helped up by the Swarm. So no foul, no ball for Ruskin. Roy Paul taking it up the floor for the visitors. And that is a foul called on Sam Horvath, first team, first personal. Horton. And that's been tipped. Just kept in bounds. No, not able to kept in bounds by Ben Naylor. Webster in the paint, always a dangerous thing for opposition. Just as JB can't bring it in. Horton going inside, reverse, righty finish off the glass. And that ties us up at 35. 9-10 left, quarter number 3. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Place in the semi-finals at stake. Guido Terezzi not able to bring it in, and a travel's been called on Braithwaite. Matt Harbour loudly questioning where is the travel. So a play for Nathan Shaw, it would appear. Gives to Paul inside Webster. Doubled every time. Gives the visitors the lead. Ruskin on something of a scoring drought. I would have to guesstimate about 4 minutes since the last Ruskin basket. Spin move, and it's good. Davila. Offensive foul called on Horton. First team, second personal foul for Horton. And of course, Greg Poffo asking the questions of the officials. These are two coaches, should I say, who do enjoy a chat during the game, and you love to see it, passion for the sport like that. Horvath skips it. Terezi, good, high off the glass. Gives Ruskin the lead. Davila, first foul. 39-37. Webster, with a smile on his face, asking why Finley Davila wasn't teed up. And it's a fair question, it's valid. Light the pay. Triples on the way. Nothing but net. Josh Horton from outside, so important for this team. Horvath. Denied by Webster initially, finds Naylor. Naylor turns his man, Naylor. It's a 1-point shootout in the bunker. Horton using that screen from Webster. Can't get it to go. Webster. No call. Puts it home. ARU faithful around me, wanting a travel call. Webster able to go about his business. Horvath. Too strong. Oh, Naylor. Gorgeous pass. Terezi with the fake. Can't go off the glass. Shaw making no mistakes on that rebound. Spin move. Too strong off the glass. JB. Stays Ruskin ball. We're going to see Liam Johnson checking in for Light the Pay. Opportunity for the young man just to take a few minutes to settle, get his head back into the game. Davila trying to Euro his way through. Johnson guarded by Naylor, finds Horton. Horton's going to put up the triple. Just a touch too strong. Terezi bringing the ball up the floor. JB on the outside. Going to work on Paul. Paul got a hand in there. Davila. 11 to shoot it. Naylor. Nothing but string. Boneless from Davila. Kept in by Horvath, into the hands of Terezi. 2 changes coming for Ruskin, Shitu and Gurung to check in. Horvath. Sam Horvath can't float it home. As always, so aggressive, but the shots aren't dropping for him right now. Johnson pulls that in after the good defense on Webster. Shaw finds Webster, throws it down with authority. Swarm by 1. Braithwaite spin move, good defense Horton. In fact, it's a foul by Horton. Initially stayed with him, then his arms came down below vertical. So Forsyth to check in for Paul. Horvath and Terezi sit down for Gurung and Shitu. So Braithwaite at the stripe for 2. Too strong on the first. Despite the heckling and the noise, tied up at 44. Braithwaite gets it to go. Lim Johnson. Fouled by Gurung. Third personal foul for Gurung. Into the hands of Horton. Cannot allow him time and space. And a look at the basket from 3-point land. And it's a 3-point game. How do Ruskin respond? 4 minutes. Braithwaite. Travel is the call. Oh, Webster with the fancy footwork. A little around the world with the ball there. And about as good a set of possessions from the Swarm. Had some foul calls. Horton stays out somehow. Shaw brings it back in. Johnson got lane. Pulls up. Too strong. Braithwaite to the hands of Shitu. Wasn't quite alive to that. Naylor. Long pass. Davila comes down with it. And it's good through a little contact from Forsyth. Johnson sits down, replaced by Roy Paul. 1 point contest, 3:20 left in the third quarter of play. What? Jalen Braithwaite, his first foul of the game as Horton hits the deck. First personal for JB. 3-10. And that's great defense. Shitu can't go. Naylor on the follow. And it's 1 point game again. Ruskin lead, 48-47. Shaw tries to bring down the roof of the bunker. Davila. Naylor rejected at the stripe. Webster in transition. Shaw finds him. Braithwaite sends him back. Paul. Forsyth pulls up long two, just too strong. Good box out by Braithwaite on Webster. Allows Shitu opportunity to pull down that ball. 2:05 left. Period number 3. 48-49 the score. Braithwaite just a little too strong. Naylor stapled by Webster. Gurung. Shitu. And another rejection for Webster. And it goes the way of the Manchester Swarm. 2 changes. Terzi and Horvath. Check it in. Braithwaite and Naylor sit down. Danger man Horton finds the danger man Nathan Shaw, the captain. Trying to back down. Davila spin, fade away. Can't go. Terzi. They have numbers, ARU. Davila! Rejected by Webster again. Forsyth gets it to go. Fortunate Gurung in a sense on that one. 48-51. 1:05 left in the third quarter of play. Terzi can't quite go. Horton, 3-point specialist, and then some. So casual with it. It's come off of the foot of Terzi. This Swarm team, they talk so much. The communication between them is fantastic. As Horton puts it home. Reverse off the glass. Ruskin down by 5. Win or go home action. 26 seconds left in the third period of play. We've got 10 minutes after this. Horvath with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Forsyth battling for it. And an unsportsmanlike foul called on Finley Davila. So that's going to be 2 shots and possession. So Paul headed to the stripe for 2 shots. And then it will be Swarm final possession for 12.7 seconds. Gurung sits down, Ben Naylor checks in. A little too strong. One more shot as LU are in the penalty. Misses them both. A couple of classic basketball shouts from the sidelines after that one. 12.7 left in the third. Webster finds Horton. 10 to shoot. If it's anything other than a triple for Horton. Gets separation. And it misses wide right. We've got 10 minutes to play. Ruskin down by 5. ARU 48, Manchester Swarm 53. It all comes down to this. Final 10 minutes. Nathan Shaw getting ready to inbound. Of course, former Lancashire spinner. Used to the big occasion. Horton. Still Horton. Dangerous, gets inside. Offensive foul has been called on Horton. And that's foul number 4. No, that's foul number 1. That's okay. Didn't go on Horton. Must have gone on Nathan Shaw. They speed through the calls. Tedeschi thought about the triple, goes inside. Can't get it to go on Webster. 48-53, Horton setting something up. Horton goes inside. 2 more. I think, seeing at the table, that was called on Horton. I think that is his 4th foul. We will get confirmation. Davila spins. Fouled. So Davila's headed to the stripe. And that is the day done for Horton. If you're a Ruskin fan, that's wonderful news. If you're a Swarm fan, that's terrible news. And if you are a neutral party watching this, I think ultimately bad news. So Davila to the stripe to shoot 2:48, plays 55. First is off the mark. Gets a second to go. Finley Davila Now Ruskin have a major lifeline with Horton being out of the game. He has been such a difference maker. Can they capitalise? And you know the Swarm are just going to be even more fired up. They don't know quit. They play in a very, very tough division. Davila picks up his 3rd personal. Six-point contest. Biggest lead in the game was 7. As that's come off of the foot of Shitu. Rise smiles from just about everybody in the building. Swarm 2nd in the Northwest with a 15-5 record. Stepped out of bounds, Barry Webster. Gift for Ruskin, who of course won D1 East. They are eligible for promotion for next season with a 20-2 record. Horvath stripped. Webster goes inside for Shaw. Reverse finish. And Swarm have 57. 49-57 the score. Outside to Guido Terezzi. Going downhill, kicks out to Horvath. Finley Davila. Short rims it, Webster pulls down that board. Three's on the way, 3 is down. Forsyth calls time. 49 plays 60, Ruskin need to talk things over. They still have time, 7:32 left in the ball game. But if they want anything to really happen, they've got to move. They've got to move right now. In their favour, Horton sat down for the day. Webster on 3 fouls and a technical. Going against them is the score, the clock. And 3 fouls on both Gurung and Davila. Winners of D3 Northwest Division was the St. Helens Saints with a perfect 20-0 record. Will we see them up in Manchester for finals weekend? 23rd, 24th of April. The most exciting weekend in the National League calendar. ARU men still have a chance of making it, and they've got to make something happen. ARU women also playoff bound. Their final regular season game tomorrow on the road at Loughborough. The Riders will be bringing you full coverage of that. Going inside Terezzi, and a foul finally assessed. That's going to go on 11. Roy Paul, first personal. 3rd team foul. You heard a woo woo woo. That was because Courtney Gray in the building. Like we said, the great and the good of Cambridge basketball out tonight. Horvath picked up by Terezzi on that great pass. Terezzi's been fouled. Call's gone on Forsyth. 4th team foul. First personal foul on Forsyth. we can chalk that up as another thing going in Ruskin's favour. They are in a healthy position regarding fouls. They may want to pick one or two up of their own. That's another foul called on Paul. Blocking foul. So Horvath will be headed to the line. That's 5th team foul. Webster Marathon Man played the full game as Horvath brings up Ruskin's 50. It's a 10-point contest. This to make it single figures. Gets it to go. Despite some choice words from the Swarm bench. Webster. Great defense by Guido Teruzzi. Light the pay. Can't pull it down into the hands of Horvath. Naylor. And Pofu challenging Light the pay. Horvath to the corner. Another pass. Naylor puts it up. Puts it down. Ben Naylor. Leading by example. Took a little extra time. Had a hand in his face. 6-point difference. Through contact, he's headed to the line. Kieran Forsyth fouled by Jalen Braithwaite. Three-point play, the old-fashioned way. We're back to 9. Horvath uses that screen from Naylor. Stays Ruskin ball. I say screen, I mean cut from Naylor. Greg and Pofu again talking to the officials and the table. Braithwaite, beautiful move. No, it's been ruled off. It's a travel. Naylor picks up a technical foul. His first personal foul, second team foul. So we've got a technical free throw. And it will be back to Manchester ball. Naylor wanted the blocking call. It was not forthcoming. He's been replaced by the Iceman Rashan Gurung. Braithwaite also back into, in fact no, Shitu into the contest, replacing Finley Davalar. The freebie at the stripe goes. We're back to 10. Kieran Forsyth making Ruskin pay. Loads of chat from the Swarm players to each other. Again, I have seen few basketball teams communicate as well as these inside of this building, at least. Paul. Back to Paul on the outside. 6 to shoot. Light the pay. Puts up the triple. And a foul by Shitu. So that's going to be 3 shots. Tayu Shitu, his third personal foul, third team foul. Henry Light the pay to the stripe. First goes. 11 is the lead. 5:28 left. Fourth team foul for Ruskin, which could end up actually, if they get on a roll, could be useful. Goes 3 from 3 at the stripe, unfazed. Guido Teruzzi goes inside. Shitu with the putback. That's what Ruskin need. 5:06. Under 5 minutes now left in this quarter-final. D3 action. Spot in the semi-final on the line. Nathan Shaw steps out of bounds. Chalk up an assist to the ARU women's team. Elena Palacios Amaral halfway to getting on the floor to call that one. Horvath in the corner, doesn't go. Guido Teruzzi halfway down. Nathan Shaw turns the corner, tries to throw it home. Like the pay, stays up with the play. Into the hands of Shaw. Watch that battle between Braithwaite and Shaw. The officials certainly will. 6 seconds. At the buzzer. Misses it all. 4:04 left in the game. 11 points the difference. Horvath. Now he picks it up. Buying his team extra time. Gets by his man. Goes by Webster. Into the hands though. Foresight that time. Gurung. Hands in the passing lanes. Less than 4 minutes. Timeout called by Greg and Pofu, and the Manchester Storm, they're up 67-56 with 3:49 left to play. .349 left to play. 56-67 is the score here in Steam Burst Foundation. D3 playoff action. Webster. Travel is the call. That is just what Ruskin needed. Now they need a score. Now they need a quick score. Horvath. Teruzzi got the look he wanted into the hands of Braithwaite through contact. Puts it down, Jalen Braithwaite. He's still with it. They're still fighting. Bit of a full court press. Paul. Tipped by Horvath. Skips to the corner. Down low to Nathan Shaw. Inside. 3-second call. Horvath can't get that spectacular effort to go. He stays on the deck for just a moment. Inside to Webster, down low to Shaw. Hands in the cookie jar. Davila. Fourth personal. And everything from here on out, both sides, is free throws. First doesn't go. Someone in the LRU supporter section. Stared down by Shaw. And it works. 2:30 and change. Triple. Too strong. Davila, great rebound. Puts it up himself, can't go. Shitu puts it back, and he puts it down. Ruskin up 60. It's a 7-point ball game. 2:16 to play. That is an age in this game, but Ruskin, they need a stop. Shaw on the outside, finds Webster. Webster cutting through the lane. Shaw at the stripe. Nothing but net. Beautiful play by the visitors. Shitu. Triple is good. Tayu Shitu, big man, with the range. 6-point contest. 1:40 to go. Ruskin need more of that. Can't leave it late. Not against the likes of Barry Webster. Triples on the way. Doesn't go. That time, Kieran Forsyth. Ben Naylor pushing the tempo. Puts up the triple. Just front rims it. What that would have been. Shaw, it's a charge! It's the biggest play in basketball. Ben Naylor takes the charge. 1:16 left in the contest. 6-point ball game. Right in front of the Naylor supporter section. Naylor, 1:12 to go in the ball game. 6 points the difference. Finds Shitu. Horvath, too strong. It goes the way of Manchester Swarm. Time. Everything the Swarm want, they have in their own hands. Under a minute left, a fresh 24. Just need to get it over the timeline, they do. Webster wanting calm, wanting it slow. And it's been turned over. Guido Turezzi's going to take it the other way. Drop pass to Ben Naylor. A three has to go up. Great work, Davila keeping it alive. Triples on the way. It's short. Foul comes. That's going to be Davalar's day done, but it needed to happen, and it needed to come about 5 seconds earlier. His day is done. Roshan Gurung checks in, the Iceman. And it's the young man, the last person they wanted to put the ball in the hands of. Life to pay at the stripe for 2. First goes. Matchup and nothing easy, the call from Greg and Pofu. Sinks them both. And we got a timeout called by Anglia Ruskin, 25.7 seconds on the clock. 8-point contest. Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in miracles? There we go. We'll be back in just a moment. .7 seconds, 7 points, sorry, 8 points the difference. Naila to inbound. Hand off, that's great hands. Foul has been called. I think they wanted that foul, obviously wanted the foul earlier. So 12 white, that is Kieran Forsyth, and to the line to shoot 2 is the captain Ben Naylor. Big man Carl Holmes checking in for Roshan Gurung. Sat by his physical conditioning coach here, Dennis. Puts down the first nailer. Life in Ruskin. Forsyth hiding in plain sight in the front court. Tried to backboard and but it has to hit the ring for that to work. 7-point ball game. And it's a foul on Naylor. Second personal. Light the pay to the stripe. Don't think he's missed one yet in this one. Cursed by the commentator. Apologies to all Swarm fans. Short on the second. But who is there? It was Roy Paul. Timeout called ARU. Final roll of the dice. 18.4 seconds. 9-point contest. So the winner of this one will play at Worcester or home versus Solent Kestrels 3 next weekend. At the moment, that is looking very much like being the Manchester Swarm. What can Ruskin do? Long skip pass into the hands of Terezzi. Naylor gets him jumping, sinks the triple. 12.2 seconds in the game. To the hands of Light to Pay. Fouled by Naylor. So he's headed to the stripe. Missed the last two at the stripe, but Roy Paul. And I fear, for you Ruskin fans out there, Roy Paul called ball game. This will certainly call ball game. There it goes. That should do it for the Manchester Swarm into the next round. Too strong, but with 8 seconds left, Horvath, back iron, Carl Holmes, too strong, and they're gonna let, and the Manchester Swarm have won it. 67-74, it will be the Swarm who heads to the next round. The playoff journey for Anglia Ruskin has come to an end, but what a season they have had through adversity throughout, missing a lot of talent. They made it to the playoffs, and more crucially, they have the right to play in D2 next season. For Manchester Swarm and Greg Mpofo, what a job he has done assembling this team and taking them on a brilliant journey. It continues next time, either at Worcester or at home to the Solent Kestrels third team. Will we see them all the way at the Manchester Performance Centre? We will find out over the coming weeks. That's going to do it for us on Focus Hoops. Anglia Ruskin have fallen, but the Manchester Swarm are victorious. They move on. 67-74, the final.